This is video 02, Design Choices for Finishes. The goal of the training is to enable you to select the HearthCo finish that's going to work with the material that you should have already selected for your given application. It's going to describe the various different finishes and what their differences are. By now it is assumed that you have watched 00 Mantel terminology and 01 design choices material. It's mostly important that you watched the design choices for the material, so you've already decided what material you want, and now you're looking at the finishes available for that material. The mantle terminology is a logical place to start, but it isn't necessarily a prerequisite to this video. Okay, you should be familiar with the four images on the right, and you'll notice that paint grade, of course, is the gypsum. Gypsum is not available in different finishes. Gypsum comes white and you paint it. And some of the common uses are to simulate a wood mantle. Suppose you want the wood look, perhaps you like a mission, and but you want the legs to come right up to the firebox. You don't have room to leave tile around it. You can order a paint grade mission or any of the designs and paint them, and once they're painted, they look exactly like they would if they were made out of wood. No one can tell the material underneath the paint. Another is you might have a very modern decor, maybe white or black and white, and you want to match it with a high gloss white finish. And the last thing is perhaps you want a faux finish. Maybe you want it to look like marble or a particular wood grain or something that matches your decor. So if you want to paint your surround and you want a smooth finish, then gypsum is the product, and then paint is your option. Traverse stone is by far our biggest seller. It's the most popular finish, and it looks like natural stone. It has distress marks in it. Traverse stone is made by using a wet hand-packed Portland cement based mixture that's packed in from the back. It's fiberglass reinforced, and that hand packing from the back leaves little voids and distress marks in the front, and they vary. No two pieces are alike, and no one knows what it's going to look like until it comes out of the mold. One of the things you should be aware of is what causes a defect, or what is considered to be a defect. If a void is larger than a silver dollar, or it's longer than 3 inches along a detail line, then it's considered a manufacturing defect. Short of that, you might have something that you don't like, that you think the distress mark is too big, but that doesn't make it a manufacturing defect. However, you can treat those distress marks to make them appear smaller or to be not as deep or whatever. Perhaps there's some little fiberglass threads showing that you want to cover up. We supply a mixture a powder in a little cup, and you mix it with water, make a paste, and you can dab it in the distress mark and dab it with a damp sponge to lessen the size or the appearance of the stress mark. This is all something that we expect an installer to be able to do. Also, if you have a crack along a distress line, along a grout line, which is where they're designed to crack if they're going to crack, perhaps in shipment it was mishandled and then a crack formed. Well, if that crack is in a grout line, we expect you to be able to fix that, and then you grout over it and it doesn't show. So the gypsum material is 100% repairable. You can break a leg off and repair it. The traverse stone, not so much. Any distress that shows outside of a grout line would mean that the item would have to be replaced. But within a grout line, it can be repaired. So the traverse stone is the standard finish. Sahara white is the standard color. All other colors are an upcharge. To achieve the lightest possible color, a white color, Western white, it requires the use of pure white silica sand. All custom colors are an upcharge and they're all a special order. So the standard is Traverse Stone and Sahara Sand. Piatto. Piano is a smooth stone finish. The important thing that you know about the Piatto is that it's only available on certain models. Pretty much all of the Metroscapes, the outdoor living products, and the simpler traditional designs can be surfaced in Piatto. But Piatto is not able to get into the little detail lines on the very detailed um, traditional lines. So if it's not a pretty plain, smooth surface, Piatto is not going to be available. The Piatto finish is a 15% upcharge from the Traverse Stone, and the default color is also Sahara Sand. The same 3% color upcharge is charged on top of the Piatto finish if you want custom colors. Tivoli. Tivoli is available in all models, and it's exactly the opposite of Piatto. It's an extra rough finish. To create the Piatto, they take a Traverse Stone product and put it in the sandblasting room, and they treat it with sandblasting to make it appear rough and aged. Note that it might change the color slightly. You see in the pictures, the Tivoli looks slightly different color than the Traverse Stone. The sandblasting process may remove a little bit of the Sahara sand color, and and in all cases, we don't guarantee color anyway. There can be natural variation between each batch of sand and gravel and gypsum. So there's no way to assure that we have a perfect color match, even to one of our color chips. The other thing is aging. The moisture comes out of the product over time as it continues to cure, and so the color changes slightly over time. So a new piece of um, stone product matched with an older one is going to vary slightly in color. I hope this short video has helped you understand the differences in the finishes available. These finishes are available in mantels, surrounds, hearths, range hoods, outdoor living, all of our cast stone products. And if I haven't met you before, my name is Skip Bales. I'm the general manager of HearthCo, and you can feel free to contact me 7 days a week until 7 p.m. Arizona time. My phone number is 928 595 2317, and I would be happy to help you in case the videos themselves are not enough.